All right, folks, our next comedian was a writer for Boy Meets World and The Tonight Show. He was a winner on the original Gong Show. Give it up for the one and only Steve Young.
They told me I was going to follow somebody who wasn't funny, so it really screwed me up. I'm really a little tired. I just in here to Doylesville on an overnight flight out of Buckingham, and wasn't non-stop. We had a 3-hour layover at Penrose Village. I'm really thrilled to be here because this is my favorite club. Laugh time. I'm sorry, comedy cabaret. Or what those in the business call it, the Camp Lejeune of comedy clubs. Don't drink the water. See your lawyer. Okay, you know, a lot of people, you know, come here, and this is I've been doing this long, and they told me that I was supposed to memorize my material, and I didn't know that. I did. Typed it all out while I was at that table. So what does a man with a 10-inch penis have for breakfast? Well, I had 3 waffles. A couple of eggs. By the way, I'm getting up there in the years, and this is a recommendation for any other of you that are over 35. You know, sometimes now when I go to the bathroom, to pee, you know, my balls used to have to be up there nice set, really up there, good, and now they can fall into the water, and that's when I'm standing up. So anyway, they have this real expensive surgery where it's a ball lift. But it's so expensive, so here's a recommendation if you're interested. What I do is I bought a slinky, and I attached it to my balls. And every time they hit the water, it pops right up again. And then I'll take my balls and I'll let them go down the steps. And I'm watching. They're really funny balls. Speaking of balls, Comedy Cabaret wanted me to read this next joke. You know, working on stage for us comedians can put a lot of strain on the entire body, and sometimes with these hot lights, I could be sitting here, up here, standing or sitting, and a pool of sweat starts to form in the crack of my ass. But probably by now you guys can notice that my stink level is pretty much 0. And that's because I use a little dab of Lumi right before I get on stage. You know, and it really works. Let me show you how you do it. I'm not gonna actually show you what you do, but you can use it really for, it says your vulva and balls. And if you have both of them, it's easy. At the same time. And it really works, and it works for a long time. So if I use Lumi, sometimes I won't wipe my ass for 7 days. Really, because, by the way, it'll take, a lot of people in the audience, probably your stink level is between 5 and 8 now. I can tell as I walk up here. And what I would recommend is, if that is so, that you use it on everything you can in your house to take away the stink. I use it whenever I listen to Nickelback or watch the Flyers. And if I'm driving in New Jersey, what I do is I take a little dab of Lumi and I stick it out the window on the turnpike. And especially at exit 13. That's the end of that one. Is there a birthday here for Carol or Kevin? Kevin and Kyle? Well, I don't care. Because the other night I was celebrating myself because I had my first menage a trois. The other two didn't show up. But I had a really great time. So tonight, instead, I'm going to talk about contradiction, but not this evening. That's like a really smart joke. You have to know math and everything for that one. Okay, so anyway, I'm married for this next joke, and you know, my wife was so fertile that every time I masturbated, she got pregnant. We have over 300 kids now. How that works. Okay, so now I'm going to do some jokes. What's your favorite Billy Joel song?
She's always a woman.
I'm sorry?
She's always a woman.
That's lucky for you. I mean, if you're from New Hope, you know, the words are different, but not that I'm gay that I know of. Okay, another Billy Joel song. Piano Man. I'm not familiar with that one. You know, something that everybody knows. What? Huh?
Only the good die young.
Only the good die young. Let me tell you about that one. It's really interesting. Nobody died. They're all bad guys. So anyway, I want to warn you before I go. If you have been with you know, a woman for a while and you're out, and you know she has a little too much to drink, and then she'll say to you, honey, if I let you, who would you want to have sex with? And I'm not stupid. I'm not going to answer that. She said, no, it's okay. I said, it's okay. And so I said, I don't know, Beyonce? And she said, no, it's got to be somebody it could really happen with. And I said, okay, your sister? And that was the wrong answer. So I tried to save it. I said, no, I'm talking about your younger, prettier sister. Okay, Okay, listen, I just stopped by here because I wanted to see the next two acts who are tremendous, and so I'm here for that. But I wrote this book called Great Failures, the Extremely Successful, Mistakes, Adversity, Failure, and Other Stepping Stones to Success. That's true. In this book I interviewed high-profile people like Erin Brockovich, John Wooden, Jane Goodall, Teddy Pendergrass, a lot of great people who told me how they were able to overcome failure and mistakes and tragedy in their life. And you know, the whole idea is if somebody tells you or your kids that you can't do something, you know, that's bad. The kids should be able to do it. Like, for example, Beethoven was told that because he was deaf, he could not play music. But did he listen? I don't know, because it was a really long time ago, and they had no recording devices back then. So instead, what I'd like to do, if you don't mind, there's just one short paragraph I'd like to read, because I think it's really important.
And we all get a copy.
No. Who the fuck are you? You just have to go to greatfailure.com. I'm only kidding. I would have sex with you. But only one more time. Okay, so this is one paragraph. That is so important. Thank you all tonight, and remember, this is serious. Ukraine is putting Russia back into Russia. That's good news. Good night.